Good evening, friends. Um, great.
Nailed
This is
it.
a great way to start. Um,
Flawless
just
intro.
great. It's okay. Nobody's here. Who cares?
But
Welcome
don't
to.
worry, you played it off perfect. I don't think anybody noticed.
No,
Thanks.
no.
Thanks. Welcome to another edition of Corporate Crash Course. I am your judge, Cody. I think that's no, I'm the storyteller in route, right? That's the GM. I think, yeah. I'm joined by three of my friends, Mike, Nick, and Zoe, and we're gonna play some more Root tonight. So, want to say hi, friends?
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Hi, friends.
Perfect. And now I'm gonna get distracted for 1 second.
Sometimes I
Oh,
wonder how he puts up with us.
Okay, I'm back. So like I said, we're gonna play some Root. Last time you guys um spent some time in an area known as Talon Hill. Uh, and kind of forced your way into three factions, kind of vying for political control after the death of the ruling monarch. You got asked to go to a crumbling castle in a tree. I believe that's where we left.
hmm
Or some otters. Oh no, that was the third one we got
That's how
signed
we
up
got
with.
the third deal.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
paid cash. Wait, did they pay cash?
They gave us
Yeah, I
healing
believe.
kits? No.
No, they
No.
gave you a sack worth. I want to say it was about. Did I say 5 cash?
Yeah, that's what I have.
that sounds accurate.
Yeah.
I am nothing if not consistent.
Absolutely.
Great. So y'all made it to the bottom of the tree. You realize you can kind of climb up to. So the castle is sitting in kind of like. I picture it almost like the tree has kind of almost grown into like a chair of sorts. So the castle has been built, and the tree either has been like hollowed out kind of at the front, or has been effectively like pushed back so that it's continuing to grow up, but just around kind of the back side of the castle itself. So obviously they're birds, so they don't really need, a walkway to enter. But for everybody else, um, they've built what looks like it initially existed as basically a large ladder that goes straight from kind of um, the gatehouse all the way down to the forest floor. Problem is, though, that about 80% of the ladder has been destroyed, um, along with a large amount of the castle that you can see. So, again, when you're kind of looking up at this seat of a tree, the castle uh, has like um, a large crenulated turret on like the right side, and the wall comes across to a gatehouse in the center. The wall keeps going. Where there would be a turret in the same place on the left side, it has been kind of flattened or smashed. You can still see the ruin of it, I guess. And that's kind of all you can really see from staring up at it from the ground. Um, Now, like I did mention, you realize you can climb up there decently easy, or at least get to the ladder decently easy.
Should we
But yeah,
get to the ladder?
Makes sense
So
to
you
me.
guys are
For you.
at the bottom. You want to climb?
Now I'm gonna hop over to the ladder and start climbing. Boing, boing, boing.
Okie dokie. Are you attempting this as a roguish feat, or are we just climbing, not worrying?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Well, yeah, I've got acrobatics, so that'll probably do some for me, right? Acrobatics.
It can.
Someone tries to take the tunnel. Da, da, da.
So yeah, I believe
Yeah.
you need to roll 2d6,
2d6. Here we go.
and then you can add finesse.
Let's add finesse. How do I do that? Okay, there it is. So I got a 5 and a 1 and a 1 finesse, so that's 7.
Okay. So you get to choose. You can either mark exhaustion. Oh no, it's my choice. Okay, we'll give you exhaustion for now because I don't know how to deal with risk of your feet coming to bear. So you get an exhaustion, but you do pretty adeptly jump your way up. We'll say you're now kind of scampered up the top of the ladder. Yeah. I don't know if you want to lower a rope for these two to make it easier, or if you just
I could
forcing
do
them to
that, right?
climb up.
I can make it easier for them.
That would help.
It'd make it
Help.
easier.
I lower a rope for my friends.
Excellent. Okay.
Well, if I'm
So you guys get up.
if I'm gonna, I don't need to climb. I don't need to make a check anymore.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, we could do it for shits just to see how easily you guys climb, but I'm not going to make anybody like get exhausted or potentially die.
Just me.
Yeah, just you. You wanted to do it acrobatically, so that's fine. Yeah, fine. Go ahead, Nick. Roll a finesse check.
Well, I don't have acrobatics, so I think I would be trusting fate.
I believe so. Does that mean I have to
Which
roll it?
is no, I roll it, but it's
Oh,
luck.
luck. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Let's see here. 7 on the dice, and my luck is a 1. So that's an 8.
Is a hit's a 7 plus, right?
Yeah. 7 and 9, and then I think above that there's something extra you get.
I'm just trying to figure out how this is written, which is just a pain in the ass.
On a 7 through 9.
It tells
So
me it tells me if there's a hit and then the 7 to 9 range, and I'm kind of like, does the 7 count as a hit, or are we just talking 10 plus?
So for Trust Fate, the cheat sheet that I have here, roll luck on hit, you scrape by or barrel through at a cost.
Yeah, that's what
On a
I'm seeing
10
too.
plus, on a 10 plus, you gain a fleeting opportunity. So I believe, scrape by.
Yeah, I want to say the 7 is a hit. So yes, I would say so. So it's a decent height climb. You're kind of tired, you're carrying a lot of gear.
Yeah, I got my toolbox, right?
Yep. Mike, do you want to do a finesse check?
Do I have to do a finesse check?
You do not. If
Can I
you
just
do not
climb the
want
rope?
to,
Never put in
you
more
just
effort
climb
than you have to.
Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I had anything written anywhere here. No, I do not. Okay, that's fine. That's great. It's all good. We're gonna keep going. Uh, so yes, so you get up to the top. There's a gatehouse, like I mentioned, with a um, not a drawbridge, but a uh, portcullis that looks like it could be lowered, but it's currently raised. And again, you kind of see like the whole front wall and the gatehouse is still intact. The turret on the right hand side is still intact. On the left hand side, it kind of looks like somebody has basically like kind of sheared the thing off at maybe like a 30-degree angle. And it's kind of, you can't really tell if it's collapsed like off the side or whatever, but that's just basically kind of what the remainder of the brick of the turret kind of looks like.
Gotcha.
And then beyond that, inside, so beyond the portcullis, it opens into a large courtyard. You do see, kind of on the far side, a large set of stairs going up to a large, what kind of looks like probably a keep. And that's really all you can see from the side.
We're here looking for
I think we have a
Artifact.
list.
treasure. Oh yeah, and then anything that wasn't on the list for that person, we were allowed.
Yeah, but
keep.
then there was somebody else said we get to keep one thing and everything else goes to them.
If I remember correctly, we promised Lord Thurgood everything we found, and he gave us a
Yep.
list of things that he wanted us to look for.
Mm-hmm.
We told General Theodora that we made a deal with Lord Thorgood to give him the seal. So she said we could keep the seal, but everything else had to go to her. And then we told Gaius that we
Yep.
would give him everything we found. That's how I remember it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because I remember
I-
everything for two people, and then one person was we get to keep one thing, and the rest goes to them.
Yeah, well, it's more a question of do you want money or do you want to keep a relic potentially?
Yeah,
Or potentially,
I mean-
if you give the current reigning lord all of the objects, would you get better reputation? Right. I guess those are kind of the three balls and juggling in the air here.
and then it's how do we divide everything up in a way that we can give everybody what they want.
Or we could just keep everything and bugger off.
We could. That's also an option. But first, we need to see what's in here.
Yep.
And maybe nothing's here, and we just go back and tell all three groups that nothing was left.
Nothing's left.
But then we don't get paid
That's what I
We've
was
already
thinking.
been paid.
By
by
one of
one
them.
of them, and only
Well,
a portion of it, I think.
Yeah, half up front.
That's true.
We could get a lot more.
Okay. All right.
Let's see how much we find, and maybe
All right.
we can give
won't
them
just
each,
turn
one
around
or
and
two
leave.
things.
Let's take a look around first.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay, where's the most valuable stuff likely to be? Probably in the keep, right? Not on the walls. Maybe at the top of the tower.
Mm. Keep it at the top of the tower like it's a pretty princess.
I mean, if you're defending,
Into
I
the
don't know if
keep.
there's a basement in the tree.
We should just snoop around then, I guess.
Keep or turret?
So I guess first question, are you going into the courtyard first before we then decide if we're going keep or turret or anything else? So like you want more information on what the rest of this looks like before you fully commit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Because nobody told me you were going into the courtyard, so How
Information,
desperate.
please.
I thought you guys were all just standing in front of the freaking portcullis going like, where do we
Just,
go?
just
We're gonna go there? We're gonna do this? Like what are we doing? What are we doing?
We
We
are
have
incapable of
100%.
walking and talking.
We have 100% of our information already. We don't need to see anything else. Perfect. Great. You
Let's
walk into
turn
the
around. We're
courtyard.
gonna lie to everyone. Tell them all we found nothing. It's gonna be great.
You walk into the courtyard. It's big, but it's not like overbearingly massive. Um, what I mean is like, they're not playing football or hosting like some kind of ridiculous jousting tournaments in here or something. It's fairly
Lame.
compact. Um, again, if we were looking at the castle from the front, as you're standing in there, you realize the whole left side has been demolished. Like the one turret, like I said, has been it looks like it's been sheared at like a 30-degree angle. The whole wall along that side has been destroyed, and seems to lead into like a weird cave bundle of branches, kind of, and the turret in the back on that side as well has effectively been reduced to nothing. Um, the keep, like I mentioned, is in the middle section with a large staircase going up to it. The back wall behind it, and like kind of built into the back of the keep, is still there. You've got a turret in the far back corner without any access from the ground level. The whole right side wall is still good, and there's another small looking building on kind of the right hand side. And there's the turret in kind of the right front section, which does have a door.
What's the small building look like?
I mean, it looks at this point just like a stone building with kind of like a um, thatched kind of roof.
But like it has a door visible.
Yep, still intact.
Should we check that out?
Doesn't look like a place where treasure would be.
Yeah, but
But
isn't
I guess
that the
it's
kind of
small.
place you want to put your treasure?
Sneaky.
She's got a point.
I hop over.
Hop, hop, hop. The door swings in, opens without an issue. Um, the room looks like it's kind of been not looted, but probably gone through in quite a hurry. Um, there are objects scattered all over the place, and you realize pretty quickly that this was most likely some kind of an armory.
Hmm.
Is there anything left?
Um, I mean, maybe you'd have to dig a little bit.
Oh, I can dig. I'm a rabbit.
You spend a little bit of time digging, and you do find some stuff. You find two greatswords, a quarterstaff, a crossbow, two things of leather armor that look like they're in okay condition, and a set of chainmail.
2 sets of leather armor?
Two leather armor.
And chainmail. It's probably good to have. I offer tools to my friends. I keep the crossbow. Can I? Let me see.
I don't think I could handle the greatsword, and I already do have a weapon. But I'll carry the quarterstaff if. If Scraps doesn't want it.
Wait.
I don't.
Are
I have a short sword.
Okay.
there any bolts?
We're gonna say yes. There's 10.
Yes, 10 bolts for my new crossbow. Okay, and then you said leather armor and chainmail.
I'm trying to remember armor specifically.
Leather armor has value 3, load 1.
Okay.
And then
Oh, yeah, I see that.
chainmail is value 3, load 2, but also it's weighty, so it counts as an additional load. That's why it's
Right.
2. So
I can handle. I'm not carrying that much. I could. I could carry. No, that's a lie. I don't think I can take the chainmail because I'm not very strong, even though I'm not carrying that much.
Didn't
I
General Theodora give us all chainmail?
Theodora. I have. I don't think so. I have weapons, climbing gear, and sulfur.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Written down.
I'll throw on the chainmail.
um,
I can handle it. Well,
I also have
bunny and
short
chainmail.
swords listed, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So crossbow, 10 bolts. So I'm gonna load 3. Okay. I leave whatever my friends do not take.
All right, so I'll take the quarterstaff and I'll take a leather armor if that's cool.
Yep. I took the crossbow
That
and the
is cool,
chainmail.
Nick.
Okay.
It's very cool of you to do.
It's haunted.
Or I could leave the quarterstaff since I have my bird catcher and I could wear the chainmail. Can Scraps wear the chainmail?
I have
too heavy?
chainmail.
Oh, you do?
Mhm.
Okay. You might have bought that with your starting then.
It's possible.
Then in that case, maybe I'll leave the quarterstaff, stick with my bird catcher, and I'll take the chainmail.
So you're grabbing the chainmail?
Yeah, leaving the quarterstaff.
Put on the leather armor.
Maybe, I mean, we can grab the other stuff and like toss it in a pile near the entrance.
Yeah.
Is this stream
So
still
that we
on
can.
for anybody? Because I'm seeing it
Yeah.
live.
It's
Hold on.
yep for me.
Okay. Sorry, mine has been
Looks
like
good.
freaked out for a second.
So I've got
All good.
leather armor on, and I've got a crossbow. So load 2. Cool.
Okay, are we all done? Are we done with the boring part? Have we allocated all of
How
the things you guys want?
dare you?
Because at that moment you start hearing rustling from behind you, as you turn around and see a small group of giant ants marching out of the
Ooh.
tree
I raised my
line,
bow.
bearing down on you guys. We're gonna say you
Out of-
notice them, and they're still a good distance away, but they are coming in hot.
Out of the tree line, like on the ground or like in
No,
the keep
like
here?
in the keep. So sorry, I should have more meant coming out of the over the rubble of the left hand side wall.
See.
So
So that brings us to will bring us to a fight scene, which is fun because I was just brushing up on this. And for all of you who are listening to this, it's a good teachable moment. There's no initiative en route. There's no mechanics to kind of fully inform how a fight is supposed to work. We just do it. So since I've kind of given you guys a little bit of a heads up, I'm going to give you the opportunity to tell me how you guys want to prepare for the group of ants that are bearing down on you.
I'll fire.
Straight away.
Yep.
Me?
Or will I?
So you're going
I'm
to
gonna fire.
These ants are. Ooh, I don't know. What are ants? Who are ants aligned with normally?
So you're going with target someone then, if that's what you're doing. Ants. I mean, you don't know offhand.
I think they're meanies, and I'm gonna shoot them.
They're ants. Are they even really intelligent creatures? Let's get into this discussion.
Oh, are they not?
I don't know. I just felt like making this conversation very uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Um,
I'm gonna see how the firing on them goes before I do anything. So I think, actually, I guess I could. Could I know it's combat, but could I read a tense situation to try and
You could,
see what's going on? Okay.
if you
Would you like me to start with that?
Well, you can ask your friends if they want to shoot first or ask questions.
Can I try to interpret what's going on?
Through read a 10 situation, right?
Yeah, I'm asking
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
the crew. Are you guys are you just drawing
Are we
and
just going?
firing? I'm okay with it. I'm just trying to contribute something since I'm not
Ooh.
ready to throw my grenade yet.
Okay. Well, hearing nobody contribute to this conversation, then we're gonna go with the people who said they were gonna shoot first because they said they would shoot
Okay.
first. And were not engaged in stopping to discuss. So okay, Mike and or Zoe, you
Mhm.
both are, from the sounds of it, doing target someone.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine is a
Um,
quick shot, actually.
Mine is
Yours is a
also
quick shot.
a quick shot.
Okay.
Oh, you got a
I'm gonna
weapon
need
skill.
some
Yeah, I
help
do.
on how that
So
impacts.
I
I'm trying
get
to figure it out.
to fire
Oh,
a
yeah, there it is.
weapon at an enemy, roll with luck.
Okay, but hold on.
On a hit, inflict an
Wait.
injury.
How close is close?
Yeah, how close is close?
Close as you can talk to them. So intimate is touch, close is talk, far is yell. So I feel like that would be they would currently be far.
Are they
That's
Okay.
what
far?
I'm feeling. Yeah,
But I mean,
I
you
don't
can't really
think they're
talk to
close
ants
enough.
to begin with, so I don't know if that.
So yes, I'm sorry. I don't think they're close enough for the quick shot.
So mine is that by marking where on the short bow, I get to do my quick shot at range at far.
Cool. Okay. So then Mike still can. Okay, but Zoe, you're gonna have to do a target someone.
Fine.
So Mike, I believe you said you wanted to shoot first, so roll luck.
Roll luck. All right. 11.
I believe you get to pick 2 or 3 out of that.
2 from the quick shot.
10 plus choose 2. So I'm going to choose to not mark where.
Nice.
Oh, and I can also
And you do a harm, right?
inflict
You're making a hit.
injury. On a hit, inflict injury.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
and
So you
as
do
well as on a
inflict injury.
7/9, choose one as well. So I'm gonna so I deal an injury to one
Yep.
ant, and I'm going to keep it at bay.
So okay. The way this is going to work then is because it's a group. So at this point, you realize that there are 5 of them. Your
Oh.
arrow has effectively killed one of them. I don't know, gone
Oh.
through its head, something, and it's pierced the foot of another one, which has trapped it in place at far distance from you. The
Oh.
other 3 are still advancing.
Now I'm going
So
to
it is
shoot him.
Zoe's turn. So you need to roll finesse.
So I got 10 for finesse.
Nice. And I believe so. You do an injury. And so who are you targeting? Are you targeting the guy who's stuck or one of the other
No,
3?
one of the other 3.
Cool. Okay. And with your strike again before they get to cover, inflict injury again, or keep your position hidden, your choice. Well, you're not hidden, so do you just want to do an extra injury?
Yeah.
Cool. So you fire 2 arrows effectively, very quickly, and you kill 2.
Okay, so I've got 8 bolts now.
So one is barreling down, one is still stuck. And now I believe Nick wants to read a tense situation, which has
Escalated a little bit.
yep.
Yeah, given what's gone on, I'm just deciding here if I can use my improvise a weapon to target far. Describe what you're using and what you're hoping to make.
So you have to roll first. You then get to make the weapon, and I get to tell you what the range tag is.
Oh, I see. Okay. I gotta decide what I'm trying to make first.
While he thinks about that, would you call shooting these ants needlessly destructive or damaging?
No, because they're attacking.
Um,
It is necessary. I
Hold on to
would
that
like.
thought for later.
um, I would like to take one of the bolts. I don't know
Okay.
if they're still in a pile or if I can grab one, and the quarterstaff to try to make a spear.
Okay. So go ahead, roll cunning.
Okay. Oh, it's not looking good. What's my cunning's 2, so I made a 7 just.
Okay. So it works. So you make a spear, which is going to let you hit close. Yes. So not far, and you can go intimate or close. It does have a weakness, though.
it
Do I
is
have to
weak.
name the weakness? Or do I just get to say it just has a weakness?
I don't know.
Equipment. Hold on. Hold on. Nope, that didn't help.
And I can approach without making a move, right?
Yeah, you can basically.
Okay. So I could get
run.
into close range.
With this weakness thing, but keep going.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, but I guess I already used my move to improvise, so I will wait to approach till I can actually do the stabbing.
Oh, I have to give you one other beneficial tag.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Blunted, fast, flexible, quick, sharp. Yeah, we'll give you sharp. Why not? Because it's a bolt. So
Cool.
when you're dealing harm with the weapon, you inflict one additional harm. Weaknesses.
If I mark where.
Ways. We're gonna make it fragile because you're kind of lashing this thing together.
Yep.
So when you make a weapon move with the weapon, you have to mark wear on it. You can instead
Okay.
mark exhaustion to ignore that.
Okay.
What's up, Mike?
But I have to mark where to use the sharp feature anyway,
Yes.
which is okay. Okay. All right. So that's what I do. I quickly grab one of the bolts that Flint had collected, pick up the quarterstaff, lash it on, and prepare to use it.
Excellent. Mike, what's up?
Nothing.
Oh, you had your hand up.
That was his thinking hand.
You're supposed to say no, I didn't. Okay.
I don't know. Did I?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing.
I need some dice, man.
Where you hiding all your dice?
Good. Okay. Now I think it's only fair that the ant at this point gets to do something. 96. I wasn't prepared to roll anything.
We were supposed
Or
to.
am I even supposed to really? I thought all dice stuff was. Hold on.
Holding.
No.
Holding off.
Yeah, I didn't. My cheat sheet doesn't talk about the cycle for combat.
NPCs. Take me there. There we go. Writing an NPC. I don't care. NPC harming equipment. I don't care. Groups. Meh. Your mobs. Baseline NPCs. Fight scenes. Instruct for all the fiction. Come on. Just want to know how I'm supposed to, if I'm supposed to make NPCs attack. The NPC should react, taking some action. Do and bull rush head on what you do, unless like they growl at you, put their head down and bull rush you head on, knocking you down and inflicting 2 injury. What do you do? Okay. Okay. Well, then I guess the ant is so the one ant is still stuck. Mike, I'm gonna get you to roll luck.
Mhm.
8.
Okay. He is still stuck in the ground. And the other one is bull rushing and is now closed to the gap. And is within close distance, we'll say, of the 3 of you.
I
So
don't like the
just head
sounds of
down
that.
and bum rushing Nick.
Ah! doing anything? Do we react? How does this work?
So you guys are up. You can tell me what you want to do.
I would like to throw my pocket sand in its eyes.
So wait, you're playing Animal Dale Gribble?
Yeah.
Is that really what you're doing right now?
Sounds like, yeah.
Are you doing Confused Senses? Is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Pocket sand. Ah.
Okay. Okay. Roll finesse.
Mine, because it's pocket sand, actually uses cunning.
Fine, you can use cunning.
12.
12.
So he's blinded, and he stops in his tracks and is trying to like wipe it out with his little antennae, and maybe like his hand. His little mandibles are gnashing. Okay, who's going next?
I mean, I've got the spear ready. I'll engage in melee. So it is.
Do it.
Might not my thing. Ooh, and not a great roll. 5.
Okay, 5. A 5 is not going to hit.
Well, hang on. Is he attacking the blind one?
That's a good question.
In which case,
Oh,
would
yeah.
this be considered the opportunity where he doesn't have to roll?
Ooh.
That's a good point. So that's correct. All right, you don't have to roll, I guess.
Okay. All right.
And your 1 harm permit is going to kill him. So you don't even need to mark the wear for the extra at this point.
But it is fragile, so it will wear anyways, and I don't really want to mark exhaustion to avoid that, so I'm just going to let it break.
Cool. So you slice through the ant, and as you do, you realize the 3 of you start to smell something a little bit kind of funky.
I don't like that. No, thank you.
Is it the smell of ant goo?
Yep. And I mean, there's always a bunny. She's got big ears. Sounds maybe like you're hearing more footsteps coming from the direction of where these ants came from.
Ooh.
Like more ant footsteps?
Probably.
I would like to take these ant bodies and some, whatever I can find from the armory, from scraps and whatnot, and try and cobble together something dangerous.
So just to be clear, you're gonna try and drag this decently heavy ant body from right in front of Nick all the way back to where the other ones are dead that you killed with your bows.
No, I'm gonna go to the 2 dead ones with whatever I can grab and try
Okay.
and cobble together something dangerous.
So you're gonna improvise a weapon with the dead bodies.
I would like to create to destroy.
Okay, you're gonna have to walk me through that.
So I would like to use the available materials, such as, probably very flammable ant goop.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And, some of the straw
Okay.
from that thatched roof and whatnot, and cobble together something that is burning that will hopefully blow up when I want it to.
Roll finesse.
Please. 9, 10. So
10. Okay.
with a 10 plus I choose one thing from more dangerous than intended, large or more unwieldy than intended, or more temperamental and fragile than intended?
Gotta pick one.
Hmm. What do I think is better? More dangerous or more unwieldy?
I mean, more dangerous if there's a group of more dangerous might be better.
Yeah, I'm gonna go more dangerous than intended and hope that that works out in my favor.
Okay, so
I want to
from
blow
the
up when they
armory,
walk on it.
you grab a bunch of broken bits of weapon and armor and such, basically jagged bits of metal.
Yep, yep.
Um, you
Some of the roof, you know, because straw.
you somehow take the straw and like pile it enough and put the jagged bits of metal perpendicular
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
get the ant resting against that so it effectively covers the straw and the thatch and stuff. It's like it's just resting on kind of the knife edges.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
um and as you back up and you see another mob of 5 of these ants kind of crest the hill, um 3 of them approach and try and kind of check on their fallen comrade, and as they're prodding him and poking him, they push him far enough and he falls back, kind of into the thatch through the jagged bits of metal, and the 3 ants somehow spear themselves through the body of their compatriot. um just carnage. um and you're still hearing more footsteps even from behind them as the smell gets stronger.
So would you call this needlessly destructive or damaging to solve a problem?
I think that qualifies. Yeah, I would say so.
Perfect.
You 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 basically almost made the equivalent of an IED explosives.
That's kind of what I was hoping for.
I'm not gonna lie, I did not expect this game to get this dark. But anyway,
Arson!
I think we should
yeah,
make for the tower.
the larger pitter patter of many ant feet are approaching.
How far are we from like the entrance?
So you guys, I'm assuming, did not move. Your bloodthirsty bunny friend um was hopping back and forth across the courtyard with her disgusting implements of torture. And I kind of figured the 2 of you were still hanging out kind of around the armory
Just
area,
watching, like, what is
near
happening?
where the one dead body is. I'm assuming kind of trying to game plan what you're gonna do next while your sociopathic rabbit friend uh does terrible things to a dead body.
As she does.
Yep.
But so how far is it to the entrance gateway?
Oh, sorry. It's not too far. It's probably equidistant. So from where you guys are standing, you're probably equidistant. The door to the keep, the door to the entrance, the door to the tower.
Gotcha.
Maybe I'll read a tense situation and see if I can sort anything.
You know what, Nick? You can do that. For the first time in the
Okay.
session, you can choose to do that. Roll.
While I calmly destroy things.
7 on the dice, and I think I'm a +2 on cunning, so that makes a 9.
Okay. Does anybody want to help and give him an extra 1?
Mark exhaustion. Add +1. No.
You're scraps, right, Nick?
No, I'm
So I'm
Billy.
not mixing. You're Billy. I will help Billy.
Yeah, you get some bonus for that, right?
I do not, but it like I don't get a bonus, but it costs me less exhaustion if I help you than anybody else.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't
Right.
cost me to help you.
Right. Okay.
Great. So
How
you
do
get the
those
10.
work?
So you get to ask your 3 questions, Nick.
Okay. And since I'm standing with Scraps, I can share because of our relationship, I can share the information. We both get the +1, and then there's additional bonuses if I help you out. So, I think what is my best way in, out, or through is a good one. Like reading where we'll be safest, basically, from the ants. Like I don't want to get trapped in the tower. Can we hide? Like, are they gonna leave us alone if they don't see us? That's a lot of questions bundled into one.
It is. So I'm going to say you have to pick, do you want in or out?
I want in. I
Okay.
want to know what the safest path without leaving this castle is.
Okay. I'm going to say, based on your kind of look of it, both the keep and the tower look to be of about the same level of safety, which
Okay.
for the moment seems relatively, but you know, who knows when this place could fall apart.
Okay. Can I go off script with this and ask something different? Or can you decide if okay.
Yeah.
I do specifically want to know if it seems like they will track us or if they're just being drawn to the other dead ant bodies.
I think that's a reasonable question. And so I'm going to say uh they seem to be drawn by the ant bodies.
Okay.
You can't tell if that
And then
means that they won't necessarily that they'll just like leave you guys alone necessarily. But the dead bodies are definitely was drawing more of the ants.
okay. And then the last question, I'm going to go from the list and just ask, what should I be on the lookout for?
Ants.
Oh,
I mean,
it's a very ambiguous question.
it is.
We've already established your safety if you stay in the castle. Obviously, having ways out is probably a good idea. Also, you came looking for treasure. So really the question kind of should be, where do you think you'll find more of it? Is it
Right.
going to be in the keep? Is it going to be in a tower?
Right. Okay. I'm going to share all of that information, but I'm going to propose that we go to the keep because I don't think the ants will follow us into the keep, but it doesn't trap us with only one exit the way that I assume the tower would, and there's more space in the keep to potentially find treasure. And I'm greedy.
I like it.
I say we make for the
Hey.
keep.
Let's do it.
Okay. Are you bringing your psycho bunny?
I mean, yeah, Flint helped me figure this out by setting the trap and seeing that the ants were paying attention to the other dead ant. Very helpful.
Great.
That's why we're friends.
And also
All right.
family.
Yes. We are both friends and family.
So you guys run, you make it up the stairs. As you push open the doors to the keep, they're quite heavy. They're heavy wooden doors. You see a mob of 10 ants kind of crest to the side of the wall, start swarming into the courtyard. So you get in, and I'm assuming you're going to close the door behind you.
Yeah, could we call this a hide or a sneak? To make sure they are. Do we feel like they've noticed us?
I will tell you what. If you would like to make a roll to try and do a roguish feat, then we could make it a sneak.
Okay. I don't have that, so it's going to
Or a hide.
be
I don't know.
trusting fate.
Am I able to get us into a sneak?
If you would like.
I have sneak.
Yeah, you won't get the +1,
Hmm. True.
but that might still be better. I have a +1 luck, and then I'll get a +1 for the information. Scraps would also get the +1 for the information because of my relationship thing, though. So if Scraps has a sneak or a hide, that might be the best option.
Because to do a sneak, I would roll luck, right?
If you don't have it.
Correct. Otherwise, you roll.
Oh. I roll fin. I have better luck than finesse.
So you both are trusted fate.
Mike, do you have sneak or hide?
I do not. No.
Okay. I'm just going to roll it, and I'll use
Cool.
my +1. 7 on the dice, +1 for my luck, +1 for my carry forward, so I'm at a 9.
Okay.
All right. I'll take the exhaustion this time to help.
Okay. So yeah, you make it. You don't deal with any risks, and you get an opportunity, which is nice. I mean, I guess it means whatever we do next, you don't have to roll.
That was how we used it before.
All right. Well, either way,
That's how the
you get in
opportunity
very quickly.
for senses works.
Sorry, Mike.
That's how the opportunity for confused senses works. I don't know if it's the same. It would make sense if
Oh, well.
it is.
Anyway, you get in, close the door quickly behind you, and there's a or not metal, large wooden beam that's kind of set on the side, which is brought down, or you guys bring down very quickly to block the door for the moment.
Okay, let's look around. What do we see?
You see, so it's a keep. There is you're brought into kind of a reception slash dining slash court kind of area.
Okay.
There's a throne made of bones. They're birds. That would be a weird thing for birds, right?
A little bit. Their bones are hollow.
But it's not.
But I mean,
bird bones.
don't like owls regurgitate bones after they've eaten
Then
something?
that might make sense. Yeah. Well, these
They
were
do make stuff out of
kingfishers.
bones.
That'd be pretty messed up. It's gonna be. We're gonna say it's a bone throne with like bits of like metal and semi-precious stones kind of throughout it.
Were they magpies?
Maybe some of them are. It looks. You don't have to be like magpies to appreciate things that look pretty.
I suppose.
And there's an antechamber kind of in the back, behind a door. Also, as you're standing in here, you realize two extra things. One, there's a big ass fucking hole in the roof, in the back corner. Part of it has like collapsed.
Okay.
Also, you might be mistaken, but did it feel like the floor is starting to shake?
Nah, I don't think it is. Nope,
Guess what?
it's not.
Read a tense situation.
Go ahead, Nick.
Should I burn the building down?
It's made of
I think it's
stone.
made of
Okay, you
stone.
can't.
Yeah.
I'll make it work.
Burn
Stone
the tree
buildings
down, maybe.
don't burn, Zoe.
Actually, maybe we should have burned the tree down and then sifted through the ashes.
That might have been easier.
I mean, the valuable stuff wouldn't burn.
It's not too late.
Anyway,
I land on a 10, 8 on the dice, and I got a 2 on cunning.
go for it. Actually, wait. With your
Uh,
opportunity, you didn't need to roll, but that's fine.
Okay, but I mean, do you automatically get a hit, or do you automatically get a 10 plus with an opportunity?
I'll give you 10 for it. So,
Okay.
3.
Who or what is the biggest threat?
The fact that this thing feels like it
We're
might fall
standing
over at any minute.
Okay, so this isn't like, okay.
It's slight,
What
like
is-
slight kind of motion. So you think you have more likely minutes versus seconds, but I wouldn't want to hang out here very long.
Okay, then what is the best way through?
Well, again, that depends on what you want. If you're gonna go for treasure, um, you know, you're not seeing anything obvious. We'll say you got two options probably from where you're standing. There's a big pile of rubble from fucking that you guys could sift through, and then there's a room. There's the antechamber in the back that I mentioned, which you can't really see into. So maybe there's something in
Okay.
there. Maybe there's shit in the rubble. And
I
then
like
your
to burn the
choices of
place
getting
down
out.
and sift through it.
Then choices of getting out are either going through the hole or going back through the door and trying to, hope the ants aren't there.
Okay. I want to ask who is in control here, but I have no idea why I would even be prompted to think that this was.
Not you. You guys are not in control.
Yeah, we're not in control. I'm gonna also ask. I don't know. I kind of want to know if the antechamber leads anywhere, like deeper anywhere else, like into the wall or down somewhere. So I guess that would be what would be a way in. I don't know.
All you can see so far is the door.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good thought and would be worth exploring, but you haven't checked it out, so I can't really tell you.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough. All right. I'm gonna just go with that and suggest that we look through the rubble while we quickly climb out to the top, but I'm open to ducking into the antechamber. I don't think this is going to collapse on us immediately, but we should be quick.
Good split up.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Who's going where?
Do I have anything for? I think I'm gonna check out the antechamber.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Okay, if you're
sift through the piles of stuff here while he does that.
great, Nick. If you're gonna go into the antechamber, I want you to roll luck for me.
Okay. It's a 6 plus 1 luck is a 7.
Okay.
And I mean, I guess I could use the +1 from my read a 10 situation if it's relevant and useful.
I'll say so. Does that bring so that brings you to a 10?
No, it's just a play that would bring me to an 8. I'm at a 7 otherwise,
Oh,
so
sorry.
it doesn't bump me up.
Okay. Um. So you step into the antechamber. The first thing I'm going to tell you is because you didn't get a 10, you're going to expend resources. I don't know what we're going to expend just yet. We're going to figure that out as
Okay.
we tell the story. Because you
Okay.
find two things in the antechamber. First off, you find a carpet, which you immediately move and find a trapdoor.
Ooh.
Second thing, you find a glass case sitting on like a desk of some sort, and
Mhm.
inside of it, you find a seal. So it's kind of like a stone um,
Oh,
block with an etching on the bottom. Right, so it's in like a glass kind of
right.
case. There's like a velvet cushion under it or whatever.
Okay.
And the other two who are sifting through the rubble. Can you guys both roll a d6 for me?
I was actually going to take a look at the throne.
Cool. Okay, the bone throne. Zoe, roll a d6 for me.
2.
2. You find as you're sifting through a belt, which is leather and appears to be woven with crow feathers.
I put it on.
Pretty cool. Great. Mike, you're gonna go look at the bone throne.
I am.
Anything in particular you're looking for?
I want to look for any hidden compartments or anything on it that might house something valuable.
That is a really great question. What do I make you roll for that? 8 or luck?
Maybe cunning though, if I know what I'm looking for.
You've convinced me. Go for it.
9.
Oof. Okay. Um. Well,
Wait, did I get a +1 for the situation because of Nick's read, or was
sure.
that
We'll say
a
you got to a
different
10. That's fine.
situation?
So there's no hidden compartment per se. This
Okay.
bone throne, which is just really fun to say. That's why I'm going to keep doing
Bone
it.
throne.
Is thick. Like it's like I want to imagine it like the throne from Game of Thrones, the Iron Throne, but instead of it being all of the swords from a single kind of event, um it's like they've been building this throne over time, just adding the bones of their enemies to it to make it more and more ornate and ostentatious. And so as you're looking at it more, you're seeing that like not only are there, bits of metal and precious semi-precious stones on the outside, they're like inside, layers deep, because they've just been adding more and more shit to this thing. Um and as you're kind of looking, so it's like when you look at it from the front, it sits like it touches the ground in the front on the sides, comes all the way up, and it's got like armrests and a seat with a huge back. Um, again, like you know, pearl white with these inflections of color and metallic sensation kind of coming off of it. And as you're looking and you're looking in the back of it, you realize that the back doesn't go all the way to the there's a kind of space of about, I don't know, 3 or 4 inches. And as you kind of get down and you look up and maybe like stick a hand kind of underneath, you realize that there are 2 objects that have been like latched underneath the throne. And as you pull them out, you realize that there is the royal mantle and the binding scepter. So you have like a scepter, and you've got like a. Hope I'm realizing what a mantle is properly.
Mantle's like a half cape.
Yeah.
The cape of the
Sure.
king.
Yes. It's rolled up.
That is a good find right there.
I thought my belt was pretty cool.
We're going to have the royal scepter, the royal mantle, and I assume the royal seal. I think we should be king.
And at that, you
Yeah,
hear
we stack on
a
top
much
of each other's
larger
throats.
kind of crash from elsewhere in the courtyard, and you start to feel kind of as though the entire like castle is kind of lifting up and starting to fall almost forward.
Ooh.
Zoe, roll another d6 for me.
Me?
Yep.
5.
5. Great. As you're kind of finishing up with the pile of rubble, you look down and you notice something you notice some light glint off something on the floor, and you find a single like round piece of glass.
Pick it up and I'll inspect it.
As you look through it, you realize it kind of like makes things magnified like a little bit, maybe like come into a little bit sharper focus. When you hold it up kind of to one eye. It's also like rimmed just ever so slightly in gold. And there's a little like hoop where maybe you could have attached a chain to it.
In the old pocket it goes.
Okay.
You said I needed to consume resources.
Yes.
For this. Maybe like some picks or something. I can count some depletion to
Sure.
break into this case and get the seal out.
Yep.
Okay. So I do have the pick lock feat, so that will be a finesse roll. Not a good one. A 5. Know if I can do anything. Okay.
I mean,
Do I take exhaustion if I miss, or I just don't succeed?
To try and pick it?
Yeah.
I was going to say you don't succeed. The pick breaks. And
Okay.
I would say ultimately you just end up deciding to like smash through the glass face and take the thing. As the
Okay.
ground starts to heave.
Fair enough. I also call out that I may have found a quick way out, or down at least.
Yeah. Okay. What's the team doing?
I'm gonna open the trapdoor if I can.
I'm gonna go after Billy.
Yeah, I'm gonna scurry over there as well.
Okay. So by this point, you've seen that the trapdoor is open. He's probably starting to down. It's leading into a basement room, at least at first, where you do find a number of other kind of objects that seem to be reverently encased. They're
Ooh.
displayed though, so you can see. Like one of them is appears to be like a fairly large, sharp-looking bone. Um, Another is like a weird leathery kind of bag. Um, there's a giant sword that looks like it's made of Damascus steel with like a huge metal egg in its pommel. Um, and then there's a weird leather whip that has 9 pieces kind of coming off of it, each tipped with like what looks to be a claw.
So cat o' nine tails.
Thank you, Mike. Yes, that was the joke.
Does it still feel like the floor is shaking down here? Or do we feel like
Oh yes,
we're in a more stable?
yes, and there's another set of stairs that goes even further down.
I'm
So
just trying to get us into the tree.
I'm going to
That's
start smashing
effectively where
cases.
this would go. Seem to go. Okay. Roll luck, Mike.
Not great with my one die that survived the fall. 6.
Okay.
I'll help on that.
Okay. I'm
I'll
going to
take
give
the
you
exhaustion.
3 of the 4 cases
Ooh.
with that.
I'm not looking for the sword, so I'll take, what is it? The bone, the pouch, and
And the whip.
the whip, the cat o' nine
Cool.
tails.
I could probably carry the sword since I didn't take the other. So maybe I'll try and pick the lock again to get the sword.
Okay. Go ahead. Finesse.
Yeah. That's acceptable. 7.
Yep. No problem. Lock picks easily. Door swings open. Sword's fairly heavy. The pommel is just fully inlaid with as many rubies as they could fit into this bloody thing. Again, the blade ripples with alternating colors of black and silver. And the pommel of it is just this big, almost chrome looking egg. That, yep, it means it's quite a heavy sword, but it looks really cool.
So like more than one load, or it's just a load to itself?
I'll say it's a load to itself.
Okay. And I'm kind of tempted to read a tense situation again to see if we will actually be safe continuing down. That's what my assumption has been, but I don't actually know that for sure.
Go ahead, roll.
Okay. So it's an 8 total with my cunning.
So,
That's one question.
Yeah, what question do you want? Well, basically, I know what your question is, I assume.
Yeah, is it safe to go down? Yeah.
So this room you find yourselves in is still stone. So obviously it's connected to the castle above, right? Probably almost like flush with kind of the ground of the courtyard where before, because you went up a bunch of steps to get into the right?
Yeah.
The door with the extra stairs going down. As you kind of open it and look down quickly, you do see that at least outside of this room, the stairs are stone, but they're built into the tree. And they
Okay.
seem to kind of go down inside of the trunk.
All right. Then I
And
like that.
You're also not hearing like cracking of the wood necessarily.
Right.
Um, So yes, it probably does feel like it's safer to keep going down.
I will
Okay,
share that
fine.
information.
To run back upstairs and dig through that pile of rubble again.
Are you actually doing that?
Might be
I'm
risky.
asking everyone what they think.
Oh,
We should probably go down.
as he asks that as the room continues to slant more.
We can dig through lots
Here,
of
give me
rubble
that rope.
after it falls.
There's a piece. There's rope with the climbing kit, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna take some rope and start running back up the stairs.
Oh, jeez. Are you like tying the rope off or to something? Or you're just carrying the rope
To me, I'm tying it to me
and leaving the other end with
with
us,
you.
or what do you? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Oh, I mean, okay. I will proceed down the stairs, keeping the rope with me. Can I find anything to tie it off to in like any wood, any part of the tree?
Roll luck.
Okay. 5.
No. Maybe a step, but it's a little too big. I don't know.
How strong are you, Flint? No. I wonder what I can do. I could jury rig something.
I could set it on fire.
So as you're trying to figure this out, again, the kind of the entire castle is slowly kind of tilting up more. And it's gonna get to the point where you both are finding the rope is kind of pulling on a probably the like a brace around the point where the stairs were going back up. So as that's happening, I guess I think Flint's probably gonna start sliding down the floor back towards the front of the keep and held by the tension of which is gonna pull on Billy a little bit.
I'm able to reach the rubble pile.
No.
Oh, all that work for nothing.
Got it too close. Should have looked before.
Should have. I thought there was still time before this keep finished slide.
Well, it's not like sliding off yet. It's just kind of like
Eatery.
tilting more, like the Titanic.
We can go through it when it hits the ground.
How much further do I need to get to the rubble pit?
Like 10 feet. You're still decently far.
Can I just shout, I just need a few more feet?
So the way that I see this out, like laying out in my head, right? The door to the antechamber faces down towards like the front door of the keep.
Yeah.
The rubble pile is in kind of the opposite corner, so you need to come out through the door and like
Yeah.
go back up to get to the rubble pile.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
not
I gotta
standing
climb up.
really. You need to like hoist yourself somehow and climb over there. And the rubble is probably also starting to fall to the front
It
of the
is.
room.
Can I like get over to where I'm in between the rubble and the front of the room and see if I can grab anything as it
Yeah,
slides by?
that's where you want to be.
Okay. I'm gonna say no, and I'm gonna
Okay.
purely say because I don't have anything else cool in the rubble pile for you to just grab as you go by, because I gave you everything cool already. So no.
Hey, I got all the cool stuff from the rubble.
There's a neat rock.
It hits you in the face, and you go down.
It hurts.
I'm gonna take the rock.
Great.
I'm gonna start trying to climb along the rope back through the antechamber door.
Okay, you have no problem doing that. Your compatriots who are down in the tree, as soon as you kind of join, you hear the entire castle start to slide, and you do start to hear kind of the snapping of some wood as you figure it's kind of sliding off the front of the tree and then crashing to the ground in the front. As you kind of climb down, the hole kind of gets narrower, and the stairs go all the way around the side. But as you get to the bottom, you find a small door that kind of is very inconspicuous and lets you out around the back of the tree.
Ooh.
I would just like to say that I came crawling out of the falling castle laughing maniacally.
With your rock.
It was worth it.
Found it. It's the relic.
This is gonna change our lives.
Gonna try and pawn that off to one of our 3 patrons. Like, yeah, this was like on a pedestal in the middle of the throne room.
Very thick glass blocking it in.
You don't understand. It's the sacred pellet. Okay, it came from the owl such and such.
What do you mean you don't know that owl? Did you live under a rock?
Hey, so you guys are out with a bunch of stuff. What do you want to do?
Can I pick out where the tower fell? Because we didn't explore the towers.
Because you kind of like walk back around to the front of the tree, and the entire castle is
Kerput.
in pieces, fully, just bricks. The bone throne remains intact somehow.
Bone
It's
throne.
so cool.
We could take that.
I'm not carrying it.
Yeah, we could tell all of the 3 groups that we left that there for them to collect because we couldn't carry it out,
Now that I like.
and then skip town.
With the bone throne?
No, they'll
No,
all
they can
come
have the
fight
bone
over it,
Oh,
and we'll be gone.
Yeah, but we'll just
We'll
tell
get
all of them about
paid.
it. We'll give each of them a claim to it.
right.
And then disappear.
I think
Okay.
we should hide most of our stuff in the tree.
Risky if we're telling them to come back here, though.
Well, I think we need to make 3 trips into town, one to see each general.
Yeah, they're probably gonna shake us down.
Are we actually giving them any of the stuff?
I didn't find
I don't really-
anything here.
I don't really want the big sword.
I have no desire for it. They can have the sword.
The ancient sword of so and so. Very valuable.
I
And the
also don't
scepter
care
feels
for
like-
the scepter. Yeah,
Yeah.
they can have the scepter. And the seal. I think one of them asked for the seal explicitly.
No, they
Oh.
said we told somebody else that somebody else asked for the seal, and they said, "Fine, you can keep the seal, but give everything else to us."
I feel like the seal might be important to keep. Like we could forge things.
Ooh, I do love a good forgery.
Do like a forger.
And
Okay,
I actually have
so
the counterfeit
what's the
skill.
I want to say, as you guys are standing there trying to decide, the tower or the collapse of the castle is drawing a crowd.
Uh-oh.
Shit, run.
We gotta go. Let's skedaddle.
I mean, to be fair, you guys aren't like obviously out in front and center with it right now, right? Like
I still want to
you
skedaddle.
guys kind of just
Yeah,
crept
just
around the
make
side.
yourselves-
saw
Where's
the
the
pile of
secret
rubble.
passage? Let's go back in there.
Okay.
Mm.
But if they fly up to the top, there's going to be a hole where these stairs lead down to,
Mm.
or up to, I guess.
It wasn't exactly
point.
well hidden.
I mean, it was when there was a
Yeah.
castle on top of it.
Yeah. Now
Was
there's just
there?
going to be a
Isn't it just
staircase
a-
sticking out.
Door leading to stairs?
Well, but that was under a trap door that was under a carpet. Like
Oh, it was
I had
hidden. Oh,
I had to find
in
that.
the chamber.
all right. All right. Let's
See,
split
I
up.
can make realistic castles if I want, ish.
Realistic tree castles.
Anything we want to keep, we'll bury. Anything else, we'll split up and each take one.
To each. Okay. So sword, mantle, and scepter. Those are the 3 we're giving away. I think we want to keep the sharp bone. Well, I don't know. We don't know what the sharp bone is.
I don't know what it does. We had a list. We had a list from Thurgood, right? What can we match any of the things we found to his list?
Ooh.
Oh yeah. What's Thurgood's list?
Oh God, did I even have it written? Hold on. Where's my stuff from Thurgood?
I was expecting Nick to have the list ready to go.
I
I don't think we got.
Cody actually gave us a list.
Yeah, I don't know that we got. I just have that we got a list of important things.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I was lazy
Oh.
or
No, we told Theodora we were looking for the seal.
Yeah. And she
Right.
said,
We didn't
and
tell her we were
Theodora
going to
said
give
we
it
can
to.
keep it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
We told
Yeah,
her
'cause that
we
was-
did tell Theodora that somebody else was paying us to get that seal.
Yeah.
I
I don't
thought.
think we did. Did we? I
Yeah,
thought we
'cause you
said
were
we were going in for, and
you
then I
said
picked an item off the list.
somebody else paid us to go, but we wanted the seal. And because you were trying to get her to outbid the other guy.
I definitely did that with the last guy.
Oh, I'm mixing them up then.
Gaius.
Yeah, it was the last guy.
Yep. Yeah. So the
Because
list
Gaius had
from
refused to see us at first.
yes.
So
the
I played
list.
that as. Oops, sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, it's all good. The list from Thurgood would just be the seal, the mantle, and the scepter.
So he wants it all.
Seal the mantle.
well,
Okay.
Sharp bone? No, Sam. He said sharp bone. Come on, clean your ears out, dude.
why don't we give him the
Give him the
scepter?
seal or the scepter.
I think I want to keep the seal.
Yeah,
You
he
wanna
wants to
keep
do
the- Oh, okay.
forgeries.
All right.
It's okay, buddy.
So we'll
We'll
give
give
him the scepter. We'll give
He
her
gets
the
scepter.
mantle, and we'll give Gaius the rest of the crap, and you can keep the seal.
We'll
Gaius gets
give
the
Gaius
sword.
the sword.
The sword. Okay. So we're
It's
keeping the
sword.
bone, the weird pouch, and the whip.
Yeah.
They seem useful at least. The other stuff doesn't.
Does the bone seem useful in any way? It's just a sharp
It might
bone.
be.
Right?
Sounds cool.
It's just a shark
He wouldn't
bone.
just
I
Right?
give
would
us a random bit.
say,
I think it's cool. We're keeping it.
I would say if you really
right.
want to know what these things are worth or what they are, you'd need to find somebody to talk to.
Oh, okay. We'll just go to the fence. No
who's
problem.
Familiar with like these kind of relics, right?
Gotcha.
We may as well just keep it and figure out what it is later.
Good point. We'll find a fence. I like
Yeah.
that idea.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think we're gonna stop here for tonight then, because I'm tired and do not want to deal with the political shit show that you guys are devising. As we look to figure out how you're gonna play all 3 factions off of each
Yeah.
item.
You've cut out for me. Is anyone else hearing him?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's just me then.
Yeah, I hear. Well, I don't hear him now because he's not talking, but he's moving.
I'm not talking right now.
Apologize.
Yeah, it's fine. So I'm just gonna say thanks everybody for tuning in. This was a very interesting session. I think I see what it's trying to do as a game. It's neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really have more than that for right now. We'll see what happens next time as we do more politicizing. I think that'll really continue to give you guys a lot of power, which is cool and kind of good.
Take over the world and then burn it.
Cody, you seem nervous.
I'm not nervous. I'm it's I'm not used to it literally being this big of just a sandbox and like having like literally this little control over what I can do to kind of help things play out is
It's all us,
it feels a little bit
baby.
different. So that's why I'm probably coming across as a little bit nervous because I really don't know how we're going to play this out next. I think it's going to be fascinating.
It's gonna be
But
fun.
I'm also a little bit scared of how much I handed you guys. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing yet. So we'll see.
I was
We're gonna
I
have
was mostly
over-
joking about the line about us having a lot of power.
Can't wait to run 3 simultaneous scenes next week. We're cutting to each different faction and who we're talking to.
Oh god, it's gonna be like a Quentin Tarantino movie.
It is.
All right. Well, look, again, thank you for hanging out. Join us next week as we potentially wrap this up and see what we do from there. Otherwise, we have been Corporate Crash Course. You can find us at Corporate Crash Course on YouTube and Twitch. You can find us at CCC RPGs on Instagram and hopefully Blue Sky. I guess until then, you know where to find us, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Oh, crashed. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We're stuck online.
Oh
They
no.
can't get rid of us. We thought it was over. It's never over.